What did God mean when commanding man and woman to be fruitful? Does fruitfulness have a higher context than engaging intimately to have children? Obtaining one desires is a matter of being fruitful. Obtaining your aspirations is also being fruitful. If you have evolved, developed, and gained, and have something to give, is that not a state of being fruitful? If you're able and desirous of nourishing and benefiting others, you are a living and giving, fruitful tree of life. Where's your tree planted? In what realm and aspect of life do you grow to benefit yourself as well as others? Fruitfulness is a means to pass on the seeds of life. What fruit do you produce? Who needs your fruits? Who desire your seeds? Are your fruits the golden apples that enriches life? Or are your fruits the poisonous apples that causes the demise of others? Are your fruit ripened or rotten? Your words should be fruitful and give life. Your decrees and prayers should be medicine to the sick and a treasury to the suffering. Your mere gesture should be an emblem that emanates light and life and love. The nectar of your aura should sweeten and heal the lives of others. You are a tree of life that must be cultivated to be fruitful. Don't allow the winds of despair and doubt to blow away the budding blossoms that is purposed to produce. Every tree that does not bear fruit is cursed, will be cut down, and is indebted for making things unfruitful, or rather for taking without giving. Every fruit-bearing tree is a cure for some ill or inharmony. Your life is a garden that you must cultivate, or become a wilderness. You must cultivate your material and spiritual garden. You have a responsibility to your body to cultivate health. Your body is your responsibility. You are the gardener of your mind and soul. You are to bring into fruition the innate inner aspect and qualities of your mind and soul. When you cultivate a beautiful floral garden in which the bees of higher active thinking will take your nectar of higher thinking and prayers and give you the honeycomb of wisdom and love, the butterflies will come that are the angelic souls of light to guide and beautify your life. The hummingbirds will partake of your divine essence to transmute your state of being and create harmony with the hierarchy of heaven. You are to be a giver of life. Like the fruits and the trees, you must absorb light from heaven and life from earth. Multiply. Increase. Bless what you have in the like manner that Jesus blessed the 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. What are the 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread? The 2 fish represents the maternal and the paternal aspect of life, It's difficult to create without the paternal and the maternal. The 5 lows are your 5 lower chakras that must come up and feed your higher nature. If you're going to multiply, don't cast your net on the same empty side of the boat. On occasions, you will have to go to the fish's mouth, which means you have to expect the unexpected good. Know that you have to dive within to find your blessings, your strength, and to meet your needs. Compound your blessings with kindness. Appreciate the good that you receive from all the sources and means from which it comes. Multiply your blessings with forgiveness, thankfulness, graciousness, appreciation. These things multiply your blessings and create good karma. Creating good karma free you and soften you from mal karma. Multiply your blessings by planting good seeds. Pay your tithe and give an offering willingly with love. Commit acts of love without the needs of praise or attention. Give your time to thirsty and needy souls. Pray and meditate in full rapture. Be delighted to be in God's presence. Find divine bliss and ecstasy in God's presence within you. Renew and replenish. Everything needs to be renewed. The cells of your body need to be renewed. You are renewed by the renewing of your mind. Renew your dreams. Be a child again, believing in your imagination and your possibilities. Renew yourself to live and attain happiness. True happiness is within you, not outside of you. Stop believing others are the source of your happiness. Stop talking yourself out of your happiness. Do the things that bring you inner joy and true happiness. Don't fall for the fake happiness. Be not living out miseries of the misguided fantasies. Stop the insanity, doing the same things and expecting a different results. That's insanity. That is not renewing your life. Cast out the old, debilitated, useless, false dreams, erroneous ideas. Know who you are without having to convince others. Renew your mind. You are a child of God. In all your good deeds, you are assisted from heaven. Lying, stealing, destructive demons are seeking your demise. Don't please them, rebuke them. God damn the demons. Claim your covenant with the Most High. Renew yourself. Renew relationships that you have given to hate, resentment, envy. Let these ill feelings go. Renew your body. Work to get younger. In your affirmations, dismiss old, tired cells. Eat, exercise, and take the supplements that renews the youthfulness and health of your body. Renew your commitment to God and to fulfill your divine purpose. Renew and replenish. God commands us to conquer. Why? Life is a battle. The great battle is within you. You are constantly bombarded with perceptions, with others telling you who you are by their words and deeds. Few are accepting you as a divine creation of God. The negative consciousness of humanity and demons want you to accept because that's the way it is, that's the way it's always going to be. The negative consciousness of fallen demons and demonic influence enjoy playing with your ignorance and your intellect, your sense of inferiority and your notion of superiority. Your enemies and your fiendish false friends are all toys. Even the medical industry that don't want you to be healed, they toy with you and prey upon you to manage your sickness and profit from your suffering. Under these conditions, your mind is not your own. You must think for yourself. Your thoughts are not thoughts of divinity. You're not accepting the mind of Christ. Are you applying the principles of truth to live the pattern life of divinity and prosperity? What need does God have for you to be impoverished, lacking resources, lacking friendship, lacking the truth? You must cultivate. Every self-improvement is important to the conquering of self. Self-control is essential to mastership and the harnessing of the power of divinity to obtain prosperity. You can trust God. Can God trust you? The satanic entities want you to be selfishly stupid, ignoring and misapplying God's divine law. They want you to change the natural orders of things to serve your needs. Change the stone into bread. Jump off a cliff. Don't follow the protocols related to the pandemic virus and worship the material. Arouse and feast on your lustful nature. Place your religion and science over truth and principles of God and of life. Be the fool that the satanic entity can misuse, or rather be the priest, the prince, and prophet that operates in the wonders of God's will, with signs following, calling those things that be not as if they were, healing the sick, casting out demons, living in the presence of God, and ever accepting divine presence within you. Your jihad is within. Face the demons of your own making. They have you under the control by they controlling your image of yourself. Conquer the Lord triune self, the rational, irrational mind, the low emotion that compel you and forestall the entrance of the higher aspirations. Conquer your body. It is your temple. Get the thieves out of your temple. Be a conqueror and more than a conqueror. Be a child of the Most High God. Dominion was commanded of us by God. Give your soul dominion over your life. Your soul, in the highest expression, is the divine spirit that dwells with you and shall be in you. The spirit that Jesus manifests to demonstrate our divine potential. Take dominion of the birds of the air, your mental perceptions. Keep your imagination steadfast on God. Take dominion over the fish of the sea, your emotions and feelings, as well as the feelings and emotions of others. Give no place to the negative consciousness of fallen angels and demonic influence individuals. Don't accept any state unlike God. You have divine rights. Obedience to divine law is divine cause or principle that calls you to be fruitful, to multiply, to regenerate, a renewing spirit, to conquer the adversaries and adversities of life. Within you is greatness. You are the gardener of your existence. You have the tools to create an abundant life in every realm. Each morning, claim your oneness with the hierarchy of heaven. Pray without ceasing in thoughts, words, and deeds. Take the dominion that God has given you as a child of the Most High God. We all want to be successful. What is success? What is success? Am I successful if I am well known or well liked? Am I successful if others respect or fear me? Does the opinion of others determine my success? Is it possible to succeed and still be a failure? I am successful if I create mild karma. What does my talent and my persona has to do with my successful fulfillment? How do I know my purpose? Do I discover my talents in facing and overcoming my fears? In overcoming my fears, what do I gain?